Howdy, people. We back. We back. We live. We lazier than ever.
Sorry, guys, we've been busy. Oops.
Yeah, it's been a wide open evening.
Oh, snap. I can't even get my phone to cooperate with me. Does that tell you anything? It won't let me give a thumbs up.
Well, hello, Joey and Skinner Farm.
Hello, guys. How are y'all doing on this fine Friday?
I was about to try to say both of them at the same time.
It won't let me do it.
Well, go out and go back in.
I'll do it. Just remind me to do it later.
Ah,
Hello, Susan.
Joey's cold.
Hello, how are with all the rain? Two family homestead, just a drive by.
Well, howdy, people.
I like that. Just drive by waving, huh?
Uh,
It's still wet and muddy, and we're still under a flash flood advisory, but
I
it's not
think
raining now,
I
thank
think
goodness.
everything's pretty much got back in the creek or back in the banks around here.
I think so. I don't know about all the other places in North Carolina because I know there was a lot of places that was flooded. And that's the reason I said last night, even with all the rain and everything else, we were still blessed because we didn't have to walk out in knee high water or ankle high water. Or and there was a bunch of them that had water up. I mean, there was campers and everything here in North Carolina that was stranded. Ava Potterfield says, "Hey, hey,
Well, howdy, howdy, howdy.
hey." She said, two families said, "Oh, you all stay safe." Hello, Miss Karen. Good evening,
Howdy.
everyone. I don't have a good internet connection, so I don't know how long I will be here. Well, we're just glad you thought of us and decided to stop in and say hello.
Yes.
That means a lot. Two families said, "Yeah, I have a friend in Linwood." Said there was standing water everywhere. I reckon
Yep.
they had to rescue a whole bunch of people, and I'm telling you, it rained so bad here. It rained for 2 days, but
We up
the
on the knoll though, so it runs away from us.
but now our creeks was out of the bank and it flooded part of the lower pasture where it come out of the banks. Y'all can't see my hand talking, but it's going on over here.
Yeah, it moves about as much as your mouth.
That ain't no lie. I got one here with the phone, but the other one's just the flying.
Mm,
But it did it. You could tell it was out of the banks in the lower pasture, and but other than the flooded milk room and us having to dig ditches around it to get water drained off, that was in the pig pen roads all washed out. We're gonna have to. Glenn gets to play on the tractor and get it fixed back.
I ain't gonna try it till it quits raining. Last 5 times I went down there and fixed it back, it rained the next day after I done it.
Well, Stephen, we're glad you're in the house. Howdy
Yes.
Garden says, "Hey, y'all."
Well, howdy.
Two Family says you need to give some consideration to being a guest on our Monday night live stream. Well, we would enjoy that.
Yes, we would.
We sure would. So just let us know when you need us or whatever, and
Yep.
we'll be there. uh, Steven said that ain't no junk. Miss Southern Life Homestead says, "Hi, guys.
Howdy.
How are you doing? Is your husband in there with you? I wonder where Miss Red and all them are." Joey says it's cold. And I didn't read Skinner Farms. I said, "Hey," but they said, "Hey, peeps." And Joel Miller's in the house.
It's cooling off today pretty quickly here. Earlier today, I was out with just short sleeve shirt and everything, but tonight, time I got ready to start milking, I put my jacket on.
Did you hear who I said was in the house?
Uh-uh.
Joel Miller. He said, "Looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow."
I hear you.
It's gonna be some good food and good fellowship. I know that.
Yep. Well, hey, Paula.
Hello, Miss Paula. She said, popping in fast to say I'll be here in about 20 minutes. Alrighty, we
All righty.
understand, girlfriend.
We was running late tonight anyway.
And Southern Life Homestead says, hello, everyone.
Well, howdy, buddy.
I was asking about you.
Oh,
Oh, gosh. Joy said tonight, lows in the teens.
I ain't ready for that, Joy. Keep it up there. Or push it on back north.
Exactly. Joel says, you know how Buellins throw down.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that family.
Yeah, right. You don't lie either, do you?
No. Might just stretch things a little, but I don't lie.
Uh-huh. See, what was that? Somebody said that ain't a lie, that's just a little fib.
I don't even feel, but I just stretch it a little bit and then let it go back.
I hear you. But yeah, them Buellins, they love to eat. Always have. Always will. That's why I fit in real good.
Yeah, because she usually out eats me.
He usually eats a lot faster, but I tell you what, they had me on steroids for my poison oak. And when I was on steroids for my poison oak, I'm telling you, I'd look over and he'd still have half a plate, and I was like, "What's the matter with you?"
Mm-hmm.
I done out eat you. I'm finished eating and everything.
No, she was ready to go get seconds. Don't let her lie you.
That ain't no lie. Them things, they usually don't make me starve, but them made me starve. Lord, I starved. That's the reason I woke him up in the middle of the night and I said, "Hey, Glenn, are you hungry?"
Well, Shaky's in the house, and I think he acts like he might be in a line mood or something.
Don't ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies.
Hey, was that you on them videos?
Yeah, we watched all your stuff last night, and your
Uh-huh.
pictures are beautiful. I loved your pictures.
You're going to have to come down here and learn me how to operate a camera and editing, especially.
Oh gosh, Susan said we've been there with snow and rain for 2 weeks.
I ain't ready for all that, y'all. I want it to go back to August.
Well, Stephen, that's awful. He said fruit flies in my apartment. Had to get a can of Raid to kill them. Have you been leaving some fruit out? Because that's usually what brings them in. Glenn and his bananas.
They just come in after everything.
They do.
Especially this time of the year and everything else around outside's dying off. They start looking for extra food in one place.
Yep. How to Garden said their lows was 78, and Joyce says, How to Garden, I could only dream of that. Well, now our lows has been getting down. It's pretty chilly of mornings. I don't think we've been having any frost.
I think about 50s.
Yep. And then during the days, it's probably about 72, 3, something like that. It's not really been that bad.
The last 2 or 3 now, you back on up there about a week ago and it's still hitting 80.
Yep. And Mama, if you're in here, I love you. She should be watching, but guys, I'm sorry
she didn't
we
give
was
up
late.
because we was late.
Yep. We had some family drop by for some things, and they got kind of held up, so we had to wait just a few minutes.
Well, we didn't. We was running. I was running behind anyway.
Yeah, we was. It's just been.
I went to do my feeding today, and about time I got started on the feeding, I was standing there looking. I'm like, uh-oh.
We
I'm gonna
ain't
have
got
to go
no
to the
feed
feed
for
store.
the cows. Well, we fed the cows in the baby calves and Brown Bull, who always fusses at us. We got them
Yeah,
fed.
we had all their feed, but I didn't have no
feed.
I didn't have enough to make it to the dairy cows.
Yep, because you don't want to be back there milking and then run out of feed because they get antsy.
Uh-huh.
They ain't too bad, but they get antsy. Desiree's in the house. Says, hi, April and Glenn. How are you feeling today, Miss Desiree?
Yeah, do you feel older today?
We all hope you're feeling good, though. Ava said, we're about 32 degrees right now, but 59 high tomorrow. I just ain't looking forward to winter at all.
Me either.
Shaky says, when I release the short film, you'll look at me differently. It's going to be very disturbing.
Well, I've watched a few videos that's been that way. Can't be too much worse than the crocker pot was that time.
Especially on the roasting.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
I was like, oh no, Billy Joe. You went there, buddy.
He went all out.
Max said, Max Swaim is in the house.
Well, howdy, buddy. Which one of them did you own, the dark one or the light colored one?
Desiree said, nah, feel the same, just a few extra gray hairs, LOL.
Join the party. Well, which I can't say nothing. I ain't got much gray. Most of mine went white.
Yeah, silver or white, whatever you want to call it. We can call him the silver fox.
I ain't slick enough for that.
The silver monkey.
No, you been wanting to call me the silver donkey.
That's what you say I sound like.
I can't help it because you sound that good. I make that sound that good.
Yeah, that ain't me. I know we told Chris the other day, we said we got some new neighbors, and Mason, who is Max Swain on here, it's his cousin. He's got 2 donkeys and he's keeping them where we did have the goats. And they're so pretty. I had to go see them yesterday, but I tell you what, for the first 2 days, it sounded so funny hearing them things. I'm
not doing it right.
I can't do it like you do. But they're so pretty. And Chris absolutely loves donkeys. And the only thing is the gray one will come to you, but the tall black and white one, it'll just walk around and around and it'll look at you like, I ain't coming over there. They're just cute. Stephen says there's a lot of craziness in our town. I bet there's a lot going on in a lot of places with all this mess. Oh, me. But
quit that or I'll fall over here in a minute. Been a long day.
It has. And we got some bad news. Our little Billy, I don't know what he's done, but this evening we went back down there to do the evening feeding before we discovered we was out of feed, because they eat the same thing the cows do. But went down there and he was laying down and he wouldn't get up whenever Glenn come over the fence, and I said, that can't be good. And he's hurt his hip or his foot or something. He'll stand up and he's eating and he's drinking, so I'm hoping he's just stretched some tendons or ligaments or something, because
he probably got the cutting up. Don't realize he's got too old to cut up like that.
Think he was playing with the babies.
I don't know.
Karen says, my thumbs up doesn't work, so just think one more. That's what I was telling him. I can't get the thumbs up to work. I done tried it too. And Karen says, happy belated birthday, Desiree.
I don't know what's going on, but I know this week there's a lot of people been complaining about YouTube things not working right.
Yep, so. I think everybody's blowing it up with other news things.
They're probably doing a lot of changes and they ain't said nothing about. It's probably just messing everything up.
Oh my gosh. Red's made it in the house.
Well, howdy, girl.
Honey, we didn't get to go live at 9 o'clock. We've not been on here but like maybe 10 minutes.
It was 9:30, I think, when we hit the button.
No, it's 9:20 something.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Might have been 9:20 then. Well, I was thinking the end number was a 0.
So you're not very late. But nah. Shaky says, I was wondering where you was at, Red. Hey, Shaky didn't say that. I did. But Shaky said, I'm going to be a serial killer in prison, interviewed by a college student that fits my victim's profile. It's going to be a very graphic and psychologically disturbing.
Okay.
People's gonna say, I won't go see Shaky no more. But that's
I
something that's a lot of fun whenever you can get to use your imagination to do
It's
stuff
hard to
like
say.
that.
My imagination ain't that good. I can't be that creative. I'd
Oh,
like to, but it just
thank you, Red. I appreciate that. I'd rather laugh than cry any day. Red said, I will say, I want to see more Shaky, LOL. Oh,
Yes,
me.
you would.
She would. That sounds like what Red would say.
Uh-huh. I know I ain't knowed her long, and I ain't met her but what, twice?
Yeah, in
But
person.
in person, but we've been on here for a good while, and they get on there on texting one another and everything. So yeah,
In
I
our
think
group.
from what I've heard, she would.
Oh, me. Red's just funny. She's a funny
Yeah,
lady. Sorry, guys. I got to have me some tea.
yeah, I could use some more water.
This is good. But yeah, tomorrow, we may be gone most of the day tomorrow. We're
Yeah,
supposed to go.
they might accidentally be a live pop up tomorrow. I ain't gonna say whether we will or not, but I know we're gonna be doing some videoing tomorrow if everything works out.
Yeah, we've talked about going live, so I'm not sure, but
Well, I was asked one time about doing a live. So.
yep, so we may be. So if y'all see us pop up tomorrow around 5,
Well, it
6,
could be.
4:30, yeah, between 4 and
Well, it could be
6.
anywhere after 12 o'clock tomorrow, but
4 and 6 probably.
more than likely it'll be later. But
We're going to do some filming, but we got his Stevie Outdoorsman's brother is going to be having a big
chicken stew
and
and
pig
pig picking.
picking. So it's going to be there's a lot of Bewlins. A lot of Bewlins.
A lot of other ones married into the Bewlins,
Yep.
like a Miller.
Uh-huh. Well, I got a few cousins married into the Bewlins too. So
I feel sorry for them Bewlins.
Oh man.
I know what it's like.
You have it good, my friend.
It's your story.
And I'm sticking to it.
Mm,
Susan said there were a lot of game release like Xbox, etc. that messed with YouTube, according to my son-in-law.
okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Southern Wife's going hunting for
Ah,
pig and deer.
yeah.
Well, I don't have to go far to find a pig.
Sue Gates says hello, all.
And the deer's been running through my cow fences, tearing them down, where people was hunting them and got them stirred up.
Yeah, they tore down another section the other day. Oh no. Oh no. Miss Lila, I'm so sorry.
Well,
She says, April and Glenn, the fungolitis got me. I'm bad sick. Just got your notification. 103 plus fever. Can't stay. Love y'all. Pray for me. Good night. Honey, we will. Everybody, please, please, please be praying for Lila.
yes.
Just, I don't know if I. Just please keep in touch and let us know how you're feeling because we'll be worried about you.
Yep.
And Miss Sue, how have you been? We hadn't seen you. I know you've been in here, I think it was a week before last.
Yeah, I can't keep up with
I
it.
think it was week before last. Whenever she come in here, but we hadn't seen her a whole lot before then. So how have you been, and how is Freddie? Shaky said, Lila, you're in my prayers, and I hope you feel better soon. And that's what we're all wishing.
Yep.
I wish that stuff would just go away. It just needs to just go away. And I got a feeling it probably ain't gonna be but just a few more months, and it will go away. And everybody's praying for you, dear. So what have all of y'all been up to today? It has been Paula says I'm back.
Well, we glad.
Yep.
Where's my buddy Kyle?
No doubt. How is he doing? I was gonna ask you 2 weeks ago or so on the live if his thumb had got better or his finger. Sue says, I've been busy fixing to have neck surgery again. See the surgeon Thursday, and Freddie's doing great. He is already asleep, LOL. Well, you tell him we asked about him, and
Yep.
I'm glad he's doing better, and I hope he's recovered from everything. Paula says, I believe he's crashed for the night. Red said, got the new tires today. What's you took up Travis's whole check except for $5. Oh no. She
I
said
got
just
it.
his fingers doing fine now. That's good.
I've got to do the same that burn thing. I've got a nail in one of my back tires, and I went the other day going to get it plugged. And instead of it just going into the tire, as it went in, it turned and went down through the sidewall. So I can't have it plugged.
Yep. And he's been having to go out there and pump it up before we go
Yeah, every
anywhere
time I
for
go
how
anywhere.
long?
About a month now,
I
probably.
said, don't you think you need to go check and see if you can't have it plugged? Well, he did, and he can't. So
So I'm gonna have to. Which the tires, they're not quite 3/4 wore out,
yeah, they're still a good set.
but
And we didn't give a whole lot for those set of
and I've
tires
had them for
either.
8 years.
Yeah, but boy, I'm telling you what, them things when we first got them, you got over, or it was
Well,
it
they
below
still.
50. Yeah, but they
It's
ain't
got
nowhere
like
near as bad.
3 different areas in there between 40 and 45. It wants to bounce between 65 or 62 and 67. It wants to bounce.
I know you used to be going down there and you'd be going.
It still does if you get that certain speed.
Yeah, but it ain't nothing as bad as it
No, it
used
ain't
to
as bad
be.
as it used to be. I think I've wore the high spots off.
She said Travis got all-terrain tires should last at least 3 years.
Well, like I said, them I put on my truck was all terrain, and they've been on there for 8 years
Yep.
or longer. I know it's been at least 8 years.
Yeah, they've been a good set of tires, especially to be as non-expensive as they was.
Well, that's the reason I got them. That set of there, that batch of tires was known to have a little bump to them.
Oh, so that's why you got them so cheap.
Yeah,
Well, they had a little bump.
yeah. I think every one of them had a bump.
No doubt.
But like I said, the price was right, and I didn't have a whole lot of money at the time, so.
Exactly. Let's see. Paula said sent off $4.35 to the great state of North Carolina today.
You're going to have to quit running them toll booths.
That's so funny.
Act like a teenager and drive by them.
Oh me. So Miss Paula, has Mau Mau hid from you anymore? That day that we was there, I'm telling you, that cat hid, and we called her and called her. We looked everywhere for that cat, and still don't know. Did you ever find her hiding place? Cause Paula said, well, she's got a new hiding place.
I bet it's behind the couch.
Yep, but she come out and she come around and she'd stand there just looking up at Paula like, what you want, mama? and we looked for her everywhere. But she's a pretty cat. She said no, never figured it out. And she is such a mess. She would go in there and she would take and open Paula's drawers and pull her stuff out of the drawers.
Throw it to the floor.
Yep. She was pretty. Jeanette Kenham says, don't drive too fast if the sidewall is damaged. I almost always the sidewall for me, but thankfully I rarely got a flat.
Well, in my older age, I've got now where, I try to keep it under 100 anymore. I used to like trying to keep it over 200. But...
Yeah, and he ain't lying.
I had a couple of them cars that would run like that.
Petway Family Farmstead says, hi everyone, dropping in to show some love and support. Can't stay long. Well, we're glad you stopped in and said hello.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. That's just awesome. Paula said, well, Red says LOL, silly cat. She really was. What?
Red wasn't in here when we got the invite tonight, was she?
No. And Mary Ranch just messaged me and said that she was having some internet problems and sorry she could not get on, but she said to tell everyone hi. Jeanette says, ha ha ha, RPM, not MPH. And Red says, invite.
Yeah.
We did. We got an invite.
We got an invite to Monday Night Live sometime. We don't know when, but we was asked to consider it.
Yep. I'm sorry, guys. I'm telling Mary Ranch. Go ahead.
With our good friends too, family. Red said, "Oh my, OMG, yes."
They won't never be the same after we get there. Two family won't ask us no more.
Yeah, they may pull the plug on it after us.
Say, oops, technical difficulties.
Yeah, probably say too much giggling.
Uh-huh. They love you too.
Good old boy 76. Well, howdy to you, buddy. Desiree, it was today. Oh, she talking to somebody else.
I hope I got that in there right. My fingers, sometimes when I'm going fast, my fingers can't keep up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have no problem with my fingers and stuff keeping up. It's my mind. It's getting where it wants to go on its own trips.
Good old boy says, well, now, howdy, y'all. Desiree, did you not go because you wasn't feeling good? She didn't go to her doctor's appointment.
Girl, you're getting at that age now. You got to keep up with them doctor appointments, they say.
Red said, honestly, I kind of threw you under the bus, but so glad they asked you. Good old boy says, I'm alive and kicking. I'm still alive and kicking, LOL.
I understand them feelings, good old boy. I'm going to keep on kicking as long as I can kick, even if I'm having to lay down to do it.
Oh, that is so nice of you, Ava. She says, you all make my night every time. I'm finally back to work, and it is keeping me busy. Not as much YouTube time. I understand. But it's a good thing that you got to go back to work and you're getting it done.
Yep.
Paula said, serious question. Is it possible to spoil chickens? Yes, ma'am, it is. They're just like any other animal. You can spoil them, and they know that they own the coop.
My dad got 2 guineas somewhere. I don't remember where.
I don't remember. I think they hatched out.
I think he hatched them out, but
Well, it was
I'm not a hundred. No, I think he actually hatched them in the incubator.
okay.
I think, but I'm not 100% because it's been a while. But where
Guineas don't have nothing to do
yeah,
with
they don't have
nobody.
nothing to do with nobody.
They'll run.
But where he hand fed or raised them and messed with them every day, when he'd go out after we turned them loose, he'd go outside, be sitting out there in the chair, and there'd be one on each knee.
Yep.
And I did have a video on one of my old phones where I was coming up through the woods one night with both of them sitting on the bucket on the front of the tractor riding.
Yeah, and he's not fibbing. That's the honest truth. And for guineas to do that, I'm telling you, they don't have nothing to do with nobody. We go
Hey,
down through the road, and we've had these guineas for
some of
two
them's probably
years.
about 4 year old now,
Yeah, some of them's a lot older, but even to
maybe 5.
the last ones that we got is we've had them over a year. I
Yeah,
know over a year.
yeah, we've had some. The last one's
Well,
probably
except
about
for
a
the
year and a half
baby.
ago.
Yeah, except for the baby.
Yeah, well, it was hatched out here this year.
Yeah. But we go down through there and they just and you go in to feed the pigs or
No,
anything and they in the pigs and well I mean they
they usually run pretty good going down, but when I come back up through there, they want to get in the road and walk in front of me.
I just love them guineas the way they walk. But yeah, chickens or anything. Cause I'm telling you, Parquet Parquet's always been spoiled. Parquet was spoiled when she was a calf. And she's still she's still spoiled.
Mm.
So is Heidi. The other two, they ain't got there yet. The two babies, they ain't got there yet, but they probably will be.
I know some of ours, and we don't mess with our chickens that much, but we've got some down there that
I'm sorry.
that one down there that Stevie Outdoorsman brought up here and gave me the little hen. When she's out, she'll run around and run under the Artie cat and everything and sit there and try to race it and everything else. Or a lot of times she'll even jump up in it and be sitting in the floorboard riding with me.
Yeah, she will. Shaky. And Desiree, just so I can fuss at you before we get off here, you need to get to your doctor's appointment. I know I don't like going to them either, and I know how it is not getting no good sleep, but you need to go.
Yep.
Listen at this. This is funny. Shaky said, I was told I need to install a clutch between my mouth and my brain. LOL. I ain't never heard it put like that before.
I hadn't either, but I just sitting here thinking, I know a few people might need a parking brake put in between.
No doubt. Or a shut off switch. Kill switch.
Well, I've tried the remotes and they don't work.
No, not on me.
But there's been a lot of times I definitely needed a parking brake in between them.
Oh, my good old boy. I think they're asking if you got your generator. I think. I can get my foot about a foot or two before I lose my balance. LOL. That's not good, good old boy.
No. I No, I ain't went and bought a generator, but I've got a diesel that the injector pump went out on, and I need to find the injector pump to go on it. I've looked a couple of times, but I ain't really found the one I think's the right one yet. And then I've got a little small gas one, but I think I need to clean the carburetor out on it.
And Susan melatonin is good. It works. Petway Farm, our family farmstead says, good night, guys. We'll try to stay longer next time. Well, we appreciate it.
Yes.
Friday nights are normal times to go live. We go live a few times just for the heck of it or say happy birthday or something special. But
Yeah.
Friday nights at 9 is usually our live time. But we are so glad you stopped in. Thanks for being here. God bless you.
Who was it said their birthday was the 27th? Hugo Granny or?
No, Granny Annie.
Granny Annie.
Yep, Granny Annie.
Yeah, we got to try to keep that in mind. Give her a birthday wish on the 27th.
Well, Desiree, that's true. If that's all you was going for, then I understand. Paula said I could do a clutch. That might work.
I don't know, Paula. You burn it out.
You want me smacking Paula?
I bet Kyle agree with me.
Oh man. Ava said if they sell those clutches, I need one too.
It's probably one of them DIY things.
Oh man, yeah. If you find out where they're selling them at Shaky, let us know. I know a few people I want to buy some for. Let's see. Red said our two oldest birds want Travis to hug them and hold them. The younger chickens have a crush on Matt. LOL. Tell Matt I said he must be a chick magnet. That's what he says he is anyway.
Well, she's down there one day making fun of me because they was all running after me. I said, I can't help it. I've been told I was a chick magnet.
That was so funny, that one chicken running behind the Arctic cat and it done had its head ducked down so it could go under and he'd speed up and it'd run faster. I was back there just dying laughing. That's the funniest thing I'd seen since I don't know when. But it was funny. Oh me. Desiree, you sound like you have my kind of night. Except I don't get up really to go to the bathroom that much, but I just get to hurting and I have to roll over and move this way and move that way, which I can't complain because it used to be like every 45 minutes to hour and a half I was awake having to move, and now I get to sleep for probably 2 to 3 hours at a time now. Well, that's good to know, Miss Sue, because I didn't know that they had the release melatonin.
You behind.
Yeah, I know.
Because I was sitting here trying to look
Paula
at them.
said, Kylewood Glenn, he just got his earful of me this evening.
I get mine full every day. I most time have to turn around every once in a while, so
Yeah.
could get full while the other one's draining out some.
Yeah, you keep it up. You're going to be hugging on Coco. Coco going to say, see, I got some company tonight.
Y'all hear? This is nothing.
Oh, me. Aw. Ain't that sweet? That is so cute. Can I show it, Paula? This is Mau Mau. Here, you show it. This is the one that was hiding. She's so beautiful.
My pain.
You gotta do something because it's not.
It's that light up there, I think.
Yeah, you switched it to the other thing.
Well,
tilt it some.
I'm trying. But it seems like every way I put it, it makes it worse.
There you go. They can see her now. Is that not sweet? But that's Mau Mau.
I think our overhead light's trying to glare on it so bad I couldn't get it up there real good.
But that looks so cute.
Desiree says, a new kitty. How many you want? We'll send you a box full.
We got 2 in here that's just, they ain't but about this tall.
Well, they're a little taller than that.
They was out
Their
there.
legs ain't that long, but.
And they just All them's most energetic little fellers.
Yeah, today especially.
And they run after Glenn all day long this morning. He come in and said, I need a babysitter so I can get something done.
Hey, that one time after I finally got them back to where I could get the Arctic Cat moved, when I got the stuff put on the Arctic Cat and started to get in, as I come by it, I just happened to see something at the wheel, and I'm like, what in the world? The gray one had went up in the back of the wheel and was sitting in there looking up the crack at me, and I just seen his ear go by. So if I hadn't have seen him, I'd have took off, and he'd have been in the wheel going like this.
And I'd have been mad. I'd have been very upset.
You was in here. You throw the kittens outside, so if
I just don't throw them out there.
uh-huh.
Where it's been raining for 2 days, I just felt bad because I take them outside, let them stay out there and play with the other cats and all that, and then I bring them back in the house. And I go check on them all throughout the day because they just so sweet. But their mama she just, I didn't like the way she was looking after them, so I took over. But
Yeah,
they
every time she'd
sweet.
go down there and pet them a little while, Mama would take and hide them somewhere else, and she got mad and brought them in the house because Mama kept hiding them from her.
Red says I love kittens. Oh, she's in your lap. All I could tell was she was curled up, but she is.
Hmm.
She's just so. She's really beautiful. Both of her cats are, and Kyle's dog is.
Yeah, I like that the way he come over and just flopped down on my foot that day and just laid his head up on my foot.
Yeah, he was sweet. Good old boy
Hmm.
says if I get another animal for this house, the animal will take my place, and I would have to live outside. LOL. Hey, as I understand, we ain't got that. We ain't got none in the house except for the two kittens. And
Yeah,
since they're boys, they'll probably be going back outside. But I tell you what, they just steal your heart.
we used to have two little dogs.
Yep,
Well, we had one, and he was such a mess, and she had a fit wanting a different one or another one,
another one, not a different one, another one for him
and
to play with.
that dog was so dumb he didn't know which end was up, and had papers with him and everything. The other one was a sooner, and he was so smart he was too smart for his own good.
That ain't no lie.
But that registered one, I don't know what it was about him. I got the itching. Thought I was gonna have to start going
It
seeing the
was,
allergist and everything. Come find out it was her dog.
yeah. Uh, I'd never been allergic to pet dander and didn't know anybody could be, but he is big time.
But it's the only funny thing. It's only ever really bothered me was that dog.
Yeah, but see, some animals don't
I
have
know.
pet dander. Corky
Mm.
didn't have pet dander, but Carmel
Yeah, but I've
did.
been around a bunch of different dogs,
Yeah.
and none of them had ever bothered me to that one, and none since that I know of.
I don't know.
I don't know neither for sure, but I hadn't been around a whole, bunch for long periods of time like I was him.
And good old boy, I'm the same way. I absolutely love animals. I love all animals. Paula says I'm so allergic, but I just don't care.
Shaky said he's got 7 dogs and 2 cats. We've got 2 dogs and about 40 cats.
We ain't got 40 cats. We ain't very far from
Hey,
it,
when
but we
I'm
ain't got
down there
40.
trying to milk, it feels like there's about 900
Yeah,
running under my
because
feet with that
somebody
milker.
got them spoiled whenever they hear that milk lid pop open. The cats is like, meow,
Yeah,
meow,
'cause she'll run up there with a thing saying, I gotta have some for the cats.
meow, meow.
They don't need it.
Yeah, they do. Desiree said we used to have three cats before we moved down here. Now we have one, and she is 9 years old. I absolutely love animals. I ain't never. I love all animals, but I never was really a cat person. And then we rescued that one cat, and I just love them all. I can't help it.
Sue said they have 4 dogs and 3 cats now. Now, if any of you need some cats, just let us know. We'll fix you up.
She said he's the dumbest and most potential dog I've ever known. He's sweet though. That's all that matters. Sue said we went and looked at a used mobile home a few weeks ago, and when we opened the door, we found a little starved kitten inside of it. Aww. Of course, Shiloh made us bring it home. Well, that's what we done to the pregnant mama, and that's how I got all these.
No, we didn't.
Yep. But
Somebody set a pregnant mama out, and she had to feed it.
well,
She
I
didn't have to feed
couldn't.
it. It wouldn't starve to death. It wasn't in bad shape.
It was too.
No, it wouldn't.
She
It wasn't nothing
was.
like that puppy that come walking up.
No, she wasn't like the puppy, but still,
She might have went on somewhere else if you hadn't started feeding
I
her.
don't care. I couldn't stand to see her hungry.
Uh-huh.
And Red said poodles don't have pet dander either. That's one reason I always wanted to get a little
Yorkie.
yeah, it just went boom.
That's all in here is Yorkie.
I've always
And then
wanted me a little Yorkie, and his brother got one gave to them, him and his wife.
and then when anything goes wrong, I don't want no more animals.
I hate it. I can't help it. I absolutely
She
hate them
hates the
being
cycle of
sick.
life.
I do. I just hate it. James Baker says hi.
Well, howdy.
Red said her daddy had found them in the potato bin.
Ah.
Good old boy says, well, time to run to dad's. Y'all have a great night and God bless everyone. Well, God bless you and you have a good night and tell your daddy again we said hello.
Say, shoot 'em up, cowboy.
Joy says, my heart is still broken since the loss of my derby, so I'm not getting any more. See, that's the reason we don't have any in the house. When I lost Corky in 2012, I've not got over it. That dog was,
He was part of the family.
he was, and I'm telling you, the night that he passed away, it was, Lord, it was so hard. I can't talk about it. I'm going to start crying. And I mean, it took me years before I would get to where I wouldn't wake up and check on him because I always woke up in the middle of the night and he was the first thing I looked for just to make sure he was okay. And
That dog was up every hour checking on us.
that dog was something else.
Mm-hmm.
That dog was,
He checked the whole house out just practically every hour during the night.
yep. Red said her daddy would kept telling her to quit bringing home strays and put them in the potato bin.
Oh.
James says have two that are 13 years old now, dreading that day. Well, that I'm telling you, that just
And Corky, he was what, 15, 14, 15,
he was summers
16?
in there.
He'd got on up there, he had some age on him.
And y'all, his legs wasn't long at
Yeah.
all.
His front ones was probably about 3, maybe 4 at the most inches long.
And but he was kind of long bodied, but he had like he looked like a lion. The hair right in here was just
Yeah, he had the beard.
long and white, and he weighed 45 pounds.
He was color of a golden retriever.
He did. He looked just like a golden retriever, but with short, bowie legs.
He had basset hound legs and body.
Yeah, but they said that his mom and daddy was well, I actually seen his mama, and she was
Cocker spaniel.
no, the daddy was a cocker spaniel, and the mama was it's right on the tip of my tongue. What
Huh?
is the blue gray color? What is it they call the blue gray color?
Maltese.
Yeah, she was a Maltese. That wasn't her color, but that was the dog breed. She had long curly hair. And that's what they said she was a Maltese.
I've never heard of a Maltese dog. Heard of a Maltese cat, but not a Maltese dog.
Yep. My
But they
husband's
was
allergic to
basset hound
everything.
in
He
there
even got
somewhere, I
allergic to the
guarantee you.
goldfish. Susan's husband was allergic or is allergic to everything, and he even got allergic to the goldfish. That's some bad
No
allergies.
doubt. I thought I was bad.
Yep. Red said Blue Heeler. No, they called her a Maltese, and I don't know. That's what Mama even said, because Bell Bell looked just like the Mama. That was Corky's sister.
And they didn't look nothing alike.
They did not. They did not look nothing alike. But she had long curly hair, and his mama was that way. But she was long bodied, short legged, and she had white curly hair. But he was just, oh, he was so exceptionally smart. Yep, Joy said Maltese.
I never heard tell of a Maltese dog. I have cats, but not the dog.
We'll look them up and then we'll get off. Because they are, it is a breed.
Okay, I ain't saying it ain't.
Yep.
I'm just saying I never heard tell of it.
And that's what I was thinking, Susan. Them some allergies.
Mm.
And Jeanette says, I get extra allergies every year. His allergies are bad. He's allergic to everything.
That's what the doctor said.
Yep, but said he
They
was
sent me in for that test and told me they was gonna put that thing on my back and punch all them needles in my back at one time, and said you'll probably have to lay there a couple of hours.
no, it was going to be 6 hours. He said some of them could take up to 6 hours.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They said, but anyway, nurse come back in there and looked at me about 10 minutes after they done it. Went straight back out the door, and here come her and the doctor back, and he looked at me, and they wiped my back down with something and told me to put my shirt on, come on to the office.
I said, what happened? What, ain't they going to do the test? Because he came out there and told me, said, well, we're probably going to be here for a while because they said it could take up to 6 hours. And I was like, oh. And he wasn't even back there 15 minutes, so I figured something had happened.
They said every one of them whelped.
Yep. Oh, Red said she was actually allergic to blue jean material.
Now that's bad. Especially back in my younger days, I had to have my blue jeans back in. I don't know what I'd have done if I'd have been allergic to blue jeans.
No doubt. There you go. There's the Maltese dog.
Okay. That looks kind of like Cousin It to me.
Paul, I'm gonna just boot him out the door.
Well, you look at it and tell me it don't look like Cousin It.
Don't it look a lot like those the mama?
Oh well, now since you blowed it up, I can see it better. All I seen a while ago was two bag spots and
Dear Lord, please help him. Please help my husband. What was that you said today? I'm too lazy to be crazy, or I'm crazy lazy, or
I said I
all
used
I
to
know
be
is
crazy, now become lazy. So I guess you just call me crazy lazy.
Well, all I knew was just crazy and lazy. I couldn't remember how you put it.
Or no, I said somewhere's in between. I must have been crazy lazy.
Lazy crazy. Oh me.
Keep on now. Tell them your nickname, the new one.
Karen says, I have lost my mama cat. She got out last Saturday and took off running. I hope she would come back before the cold weather set in. She has not come back, and I still have her 5 babies. Allow I to run off too? No,
Well,
I'm only picking. That's sad because
I started to say if you'll send us your address, I'll send you a box full of mama cats.
we've actually got 2 of them that will take care of kittens that's not theirs. And that one, she actually goes out and looks for babies to take care of.
Yeah, that yellow one.
Little mama, she does. She loves babies. And it don't matter whose babies are there. She'll lay down. She'll let them eat. She'll lick on them. She gives them their bath. She takes care of them. I think they told little mama she had to be the babysitter.
She's more than a babysitter.
These two, I take them out and I'll set them down. Here come little mama. And she's licking on them and cleaning them. And she'll lay down. Now, I don't I know animals can come back and milk, but I don't think she's giving no
Yeah,
milk,
our
but she
cow did.
tries. Yeah. And
I
I know
drive
that
one of
for
my
a
cows
fact.
off back in the summer, and I'm having to milk her now because I put her back in the pen with her calf, and her calf brought her back milk. Now I got to wean the calf the second time.
Jeanette said I take 720 milligrams of antihistamines a day. I'm under a professor for allergies. Thankfully, no pet allergies yet. I had hundreds of metal cups taped to my back, each with a possible allergen for a week. Oh my gosh.
No doubt. They didn't do me nothing like it.
Red said she's always been crazy, but it kept her from going insane.
I understand.
Yeah, Jeanette, that's bad. I mean, at least he was going to be done in 6 hours, and I thought 6 hours was bad enough, but for a whole week,
No doubt. I couldn't handle that. I know they wanted to start me on some kind of allergy shot, and I was planning on starting them, and then they started telling me that I'd have to come in early that morning, get the shot, and I could have to sit there in the office all day long to see if there was any
reactions.
reactions or anything. And I'm like, no, I know what my reactions already is on this, so I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing.
Exactly. How long we been on here?
56:29.
I figured it was getting close to an hour.
Yep.
But Karen, before I forget, I do hope she comes back because I know I mean, it's hard taking care of these two kittens in here, and if I had five, I'd be bald headed.
Them two in there just, I don't know, them things are just hyperactive.
They are, and I mean, they just little bitty, and
One of them done figured out it can jump out of the bathtub today.
yeah, and I'm telling you, they ain't very tall at all. I always have to go around like this because I'm afraid I'm gonna step on them because they so little. They have to step up to get on my boots. If that tells you how short they are. But they'll come down through there. I'll set them down because they all but jumping out of my arms as I'm going out the door of the morning. So I set them down, and I'll be walking down through there, and here they come just a bouncing. They look
Yeah,
like
they can't
rabbits,
run,
don't
they
they?
bounce.
They're so. I'm telling you, they're so fat whenever they're sitting there looking at you, and they got real little bitty short ears. I told Glenn, I said, "Don't they look like hamsters?"
Their ears might not be that short if you should give them a shave,
No
especially
doubt.
that yellow one.
They fuzzy. They some fuzzy cats, and one of them is actually a Russian blue or African blue,
Or a Maltese.
yeah, whichever way you want to call them, because it's a blue gray cat, and it's got long hair, and he's got gray eyes, and I mean, he'll lay there, and he's just cute. The yellow one's cute too. They just do two different things. Red said it's the sweetest thing is to bottle feed kittens. Done it, love doing it. The milk running down the sides and the front of their mouth.
Oh, she needs a bottle feed a few baby calves. And the slobber dropping off and having to pile on the ground when they get done with a half a gallon of milk.
Paula says you're very welcome. Creep. No more videos, please. It's shaky. She must have seen some we didn't see because the late. Oh, and we was gonna ask you the guy that said what was it? Hadn't nobody told you, and then he got up and walked out the room. Did he find out he was pregnant? Glenn said I should have left it.
Oh,
Oh me. Because we was wondering what the ending of that was. What did nobody tell you? Clint said, maybe we should ask him if he found out he's pregnant. Well, guys, listen, I'm going to have to go. I just started yawning.
no. Oh, I was getting ready to take a nap and you moved. Hurt my shoulder.
Sorry. It's been a long day and we got a early. We're supposed to be somewhere by 5 o'clock in the morning.
Red says green eyes, Russian blue, gray eyes.
British cat. Okay.
I'm thinking nothing in there.
Paula said, "Stop it, April. Now I'm yawning. I'm sorry."
Ain't nothing in there, gray eyed.
Yeah. Shaky said, "Yes. Actually, his wife is having twins, and I'm the daddy."
Wait a minute now.
Shame.
Sound like somebody jumping the fence.
Oh, no doubt. But everybody's saying goodnight. No, geez. Go to bed, y'all. We're going to.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Guys,
It's gonna
I'm
be even
so
longer
sorry.
tomorrow if we do what we're supposed to.
No doubt.
Flirt it.
It's catching.
It's done caught.
But anyway, guys, we love each and every one of you, and we appreciate you for being here. I can't see nothing. I got so many sleepy tears in my eyes. But you guys have an awesome weekend coming up. Be good, stay safe, and God bless each and every one of you. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.